It's Easter Eve. It's the day after Passover. And there's something in the air. I think there's something having to do with change. I think it's fascinating that all three major religions, Christianity, Judaism, and Islam, all have holidays, basically have the same ritual at this time of year. It's kind of weird that it's three different religions. So Islam has Ramadan, which is 30 days of fasting, basically, and cleansing the mind, body, and spirit. Christianity has Lent, when you give something up for 30 days. And Judaism has a similar thing. So, why do these three religions all have the same ritual? And why are they three different religions? Why? It's just so interesting that three religions that, why do we need three religions? Why do we need all these different religions in the world? Why are there so many religions? Why are there so many different belief systems? People are people at the end of the day, and somehow we've evolved in a way that rather than making peace, we've gotten good at making war. Or maybe we've always been good at making war, and maybe we're actually getting better at making peace. The world has never been good at being at peace. But is it better today than it was, or worse? I think a lot of people today think that we are better at making war than we've ever been. But I'm not sure that that's true. I think we lack historical perspective, and I think that if we look back at the arc of human history, we'd see that we've actually always been good at making war, and maybe we've been, better at making war in the past. Today, in a way, we're more peaceful than we used to be. As crazy as that might sound. Even the concept of nuclear weapons, in a way, is an attempt at peace. Because if you have nuclear weapons, that's a deterrent to fighting. Because somebody has a nuclear weapon, so you're not going to attack that country, because it could lead to annihilation. It's also an incentive for people to want to have nuclear weapons, but, in a weird way, the existence of nuclear weapons, makes a certain level of war less likely, right? Because people are afraid of the worst possible scenario. It's not like a conventional view, and maybe not a popular one. It just came to me, actually. I've never had that thought before. I just feel like we're living in a time where a lot of us think that it's like the worst that it's ever been, and I don't think that that's the case. I think that, like, what I've learned recently is that you need to have historical perspective. And I think in the context of historical perspective, what we're living through right now is not so bad. Even though it seems bad, it isn't. I mean, I think the past has been much worse and much harder than the present. I mean, there are ways in which we're further apart than we used to be, but I think we have more resources, more capabilities than we ever have. So whatever shortcomings we have, we're more equipped than ever to address them.